Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you're Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these are your messages for this weekend, January 8th through the 10th, 2021. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you guys are wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. Also, if you want to reach me by phone, you can always request a call back. If I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. And be sure to check me out on Patreon. The Venus readings are there now, as well as other content that you may enjoy. All right, so we have here the overall energy as the world. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Devil. We have the Five of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Justice, Ten of Swords, and the Four of Wands. All right. So I feel like for some of you, I'm seeing like moving or relocating. And I don't know if this is you, if you've already moved or relocated. If so, this is you maybe settling into your place. Could be purchasing furniture, doing things to decorate your home. It looks like there's changes on a home front regardless. I feel like if you are not moving this weekend, then it's possible that you'll be moving by springtime. If you're not moving, I would plan for some sort of changes to the home, like a visitor or like a vacation, a trip or some sort. I feel too like you're just really excited about the changes that are coming into your life. I feel like you have overcome some sort of phase. So something was going on too where maybe you were trying to scare off energies or something you were doing. So I don't know, maybe you've been saging. It just looks like you've been doing something to intentionally scare off certain energies. It looks like you're also trying to block energies off. Now, also, this may be happening to you where someone is trying to block your energy, especially if it's a situation where, you know, there's an addictive relationship, someone that you're intensely attracted to, and you're like, I got to break this habit. I got to break this cycle. So it looks like you could be doing things to try to scare that person away or block them. I feel like you don't trust. I feel like there's someone that you don't trust yourself around. They bring out your inner beast, or you know, they activate your demons or your compulsions. So even if it's not a person, it's something going on where you're like, no, because if I do this, I'll lose control. I don't have any control over myself. When I see cookies, I don't have any control over myself when I go gambling. I don't have control over myself around this person. So whatever it is, I feel like you're trying to get away from someone or something, or break bad habits. And it does look like you finally overcome some sort of addictive behavior or some sort of codependent relationship. But in a way too, it seems like in order to do this, you're having to be mean or distant, or that is what someone is doing to you. So if someone is trying to block you, or if they are ignoring you, or just, I don't know, I feel like it's really because they don't trust themselves around you, or this is the only way they know how to move on or let go, is to just be distant and cold and answer yes or no questions, and then make or have quick conversations. That's it. Yep. Okay. Goodbye. Talk to you later. So I feel like, that is maybe someone's way of coping with this type of energy. Kind of like trying to fight fire with fire too. I also feel that you're having to deal with some sort of hostile energies. Looks like there's been a lot of mental distractions going on in your life, and maybe you're tired of fighting. Something looks like you just came out of battle. Now, those of you that are literally in, the military, I feel like maybe someone is either having to go away to fight, or they're coming back home from fighting, or any type of duties, military duties. I don't know why I'm getting Khalees. My milkshake brings other boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than you. I don't know why I'm thinking about that. She looks like she's tempting this person. Even though someone is being very cold and very mean, I feel like the other person is trying to handle it in a way that is sweet. Like, oh, that's so sweet, you're angry at me. Oh, how cute. So I don't know what's going on, where I just kind of feel like someone is still trying to seduce the hostile energy. Someone also may be trying to bribe someone with money. Would you do this for me? All right, now the energy still seems a little off. There's some sort of an imbalance. There may be a need for you to let go. I feel like somebody's trying to apologize, and maybe you don't want to hear it, or vice versa. I feel like there's a need to make things right. You also may be fighting off some sort of a karmic debt. You're like, I don't want to do this, universe. I don't want to deal with this energy. They're karmic and this and that. So for some of you, maybe you are fighting off a debt that needs to be balanced or repaid. Even if it's not romantic, it's just something. Someone might be your karma and you don't want to deal with it. If you're dealing with any type of legalities, I feel like you're having to fight. Like, it's not going to fall in your lap. Whatever it is that you're fighting for, I just feel like, it's being blocked. Like if you're fighting about child custody or alimony or to keep your house, I just feel like you're being met with blockages. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be some sort of loss. Be careful in what you're spending your money or putting investments into, or even your energy, because it looks like maybe it's an empty return. You don't get back what you put in. It kind of looks like maybe you're also paying off literal debts. If you are, it's like you're still left for broke. It's like, finally, like I paid that off, but now I don't have any money. It's also possible that you lost your home, or you're losing your home, or having to sell it. Or maybe someone is moving out, especially if you have children that have become adults. It might feel like empty nest syndrome if they go away. moving out on their own. They're happy and excited, but you might be feeling like, you know, a lonely parent. Also, in regards to the fighting or the hostile energies, it does look like you'll be able to let that go or move on from that. I feel like someone's also upset because you're moving on without them. Or the fact that you moved on, period. Like someone, I feel like maybe someone was upset with that. Or you are upset because someone moved on from you. You could be dealing with another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And maybe Libra. Something also looks like maybe you are rejecting opportunities for something. It could be a financial opportunity or it could be romantic, but it does look like some sort of offer is being rejected. Or it's like, no, come with a better offer. I feel like maybe there's some sort of negotiating. I don't know what this negotiating is, but I feel like maybe you're going to have to negotiate something. I feel like somebody has been being distant or mean or cold because they're healing. Someone is coming off like wanting to be left alone, stay away from me. Someone may be showing you tough love or you are showing someone tough love. Because I kind of feel like someone doesn't want to do what they're doing, but they're like, I have to. Or maybe they feel like they're protecting you in a sense. It kind of makes me think of this scene from Ray, where, I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's a flashback when Ray was little, Ray Charles, and he could, you know, he was blind when he was going blind. And he tripped and fell, and he was like, Mama, I need you. That part made me cry every time. And his mother, she wanted to pick her baby up so bad and just cuddle him, but she knew she couldn't. And so she remained silent because she wanted him to figure out how to pick himself up, and she didn't want him to feel sorry for himself. She didn't want to feel sorry for him. So she just stood there in silence and watched him figure out how to get out of whatever he had got himself into. He tripped and fell, and then he started finding his way around, and he was like, I see you too, Mama. You standing right there. Oh my God. I was like, oh, so sad. But yeah, I feel like maybe someone is doing something out of tough love. Like they are watching in silence, and they're like, this hurts me more than it hurts you, but you gotta learn, you gotta figure this out, you gotta heal. So yeah, even if somebody is coming for help and they're like, can you help me with some money? And it's just like, maybe this person is always asking for money, or they're always asking for this or that, and you're like, I just cannot do it. Maybe you are trying to recover from alcohol or smoking, and some people that you know, they're always smoking. You're like, I know if I hang with them, those are my friends for life, but if I hang with them tonight, they're gonna have me drinking or they're gonna have me smoking. So I gotta make excuses, or I gotta act like this so they'll stop inviting me to stuff. Like, you know, it's like having to be mean so that maybe somebody can heal. I also feel, something's going on where maybe you're concerned that something is taboo. You don't want to get involved with something that is forbidden or taboo. That's why I was saying too earlier, like something's going on where maybe you don't trust yourself around somebody and you're like, no, I know if I get with them, I'm going to cheat on my partner. Or if I get with them, they're going to have me doing all sorts of things that I said I wasn't going to be doing. Like, you know. I also feel that you're wanting to keep your distance until you can figure something out. It's something that you are unsure of, and maybe someone is demanding answers, proof, confirmation, and you're like, I can't talk to them right now until I actually have it. So let's say, for instance, your job keeps asking for, I don't know, something legal like proof of residence or something. Like, in order to keep getting these payments, or in order to keep getting whatever, this, that, and the other, you gotta bring proof. Did you bring it? And it's just kind of like someone is avoiding someone who keeps asking for your proof of something. It's like, I got it, but I didn't find it. Let me just, whatever. And somebody's being mean on purpose or distant on purpose because of that. I do feel like you're going to put the past behind you. There's something going on too where you are undergoing some sort of changes. You may be changing your name, or you may be changing like your business name. Oh, okay. Some of you, it felt like you had to bury somebody. So this is probably something that already happened. I feel too like maybe someone is upset about something else. Someone is lashing out because of something else that happened, and it's not you. It's, you know, yeah, it's something else bothering them, especially if it's some sort of anniversary, the death of something. And just every time around, this time around, every year, this person gets a little distant with people or mean. But yeah, it does look like something's going on with a tombstone or putting flowers on somebody's grave, having to bury somebody. Now, those of you that's not something physically happening, I feel like something's going on where you have to bury your emotions, or you're saying goodbye to someone that you really cared about. Because you feel like it's time for you to move on. It's time to let someone go. And you're like, I gotta let this go. It's time, you know, I can't hold on to these feelings anymore because it's stopping me from, you know, experiencing new relationships or new things in my life. So I have to go. So some of you are burying the past. You also could be ending things with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Gemini. You also may be grieving to find out that someone has gotten married or moved on. Or it's like you heard someone, like you heard it through the grapevine. You heard some sort of news and you're like, they got married. Oh man, they got a baby. And it's like, damn, I guess that's it then. You may need time to heal or rest, period. You might be very tired. You might be very tired from working or doing things around the house, or especially like some sort of physical repairs around the house, especially if you're a do-it-yourself type person. I feel like there's a lot of things that you're trying to do and it just wore you out and you just need a break. You need to be left alone. Somebody is getting very grumpy because of something. They're very grumpy. Love situation, it does look like somebody is grieving over a soulmate or somebody that you felt connected to unconditionally or spiritually. I got the name Maddie or Madeline. So it does look like maybe a secret is coming out about a marriage or a commitment. And then also it looks like you guys are purchasing something. So I'm seeing real estate, or maybe you're getting some sort of real estate license. If you were doing any type of classes, I feel like you're finally free. Like you're done. I also feel like someone is breaking some sort of pattern or habit, or is aware of it, so now that they can manage it in a different way. I really feel like you're coming to the realization that maybe something isn't going to work with a water sign. Somebody also may have to, I don't know, something's going on with transportation, like having to sell something or not having access to transportation over the weekend. Yeah. All right, so let's pull some energy cards. All right, what additional messages are there for my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? We have door to value, attachment, third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, overall energy, angel of strength. All right. So it does look like you guys are having to be strong in order to move into a new phase of your life. For some of you, maybe you had to recognize your self-worth, or you had to recognize, you know, how valuable you are. So it's like maybe you had to stay away, like I was saying, stay away from like low vibrational energies or negative energies. Maybe you feel like you value yourself too much to put yourself in certain situations. And I feel like that's exactly what you needed to do. Now, I also feel like somebody's spending a lot of money on a pet. hopefully everyone's pets are okay, because it did look like something was like being buried. But it does look like, I don't know if someone has to go to the vet. Oh my goodness. I did dream about a vet. Yeah, they were saying something about somebody's a dog had COVID. And I was like, wow, really? Like, I didn't know that could happen. But that reminded me of a dream I just had, and looking at this big lion looks like a pet. So I don't know if something's going on with someone's pet, if someone's pet is sick. Something about a pet peeve. I also feel like there's a need for you to be strong to deal with whatever it is that you're going through. It does indicate that you've already been built for this, or the things that have happened to you have prepared you. So it's like you have this thick skin. You're able to handle some sort of temptation or difficult circumstances. I feel like you're also trying to master something. I feel like you're channeling and trying to master something within yourself. And then here we have with attachments, it does look like that's saying like something similar with the codependency or the bad habits. Maybe you are realizing that you need to break some sort of a bad habit, spending habit, eating habit. Something is making you look in the mirror. I also feel that your will is strengthening. So maybe before you had a weak will, meaning like you didn't have the will to do certain things, like you just feel like giving up, or you feel defeated or depressed. Something's happening where you're feeling motivated, or your will is being strengthened. You might be saying, give me the strength to do this, that, and the other, but it's like you have it. Something also may be happening where you're feeling inspired or creative. Maybe you're finding a way to transmute some sort of negative energies that you were dealing with. You're finding creative ways to deal with negative energies, or whatever energy you had that was addictive or codependent, like you're transmuting it into something else. So instead of being addicted to cigarettes, you're like, let me chew some gum. Or instead of being addicted to eating something, you're like, let me get addicted to exercise. So I feel like it's still an addiction, but you're transmuting it and managing it in a different way because now you're aware of it. So those are the messages that I have for you guys. Hopefully something resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and grace.